open for business yet?
I know.
Well, if you're looking for the will call tickets for the Nelly Furtado concert...
I'm not here for a ticket or an adult beverage. I'm here for a job.
Hello.
Christian, it's Jessica.
Yeah?
Please, I am begging you not to tell Antonio what almost happened between Nash and I.
It didn't almost happen, Jessica.
We did not have sex.
So what? According to Nash, the two of you were pretty hot and heavy, Jess.
Would you like some breakfast?
Oh, no, thanks. I'm not ready.
Coffee? It's real.
No, that's okay. I didn't really come to chat.
Oh. How are things with Blair? Any better?
No.
It's a death certificate. Who's?
Yeah, it's my son's. He's dead.
Hey, Michael. Sorry I'm late. It's just that John left later than I thought he would.
Don't worry about it.
You all right?
I need to ask you to do something for me.
Sure. Anything.
Talk to John. Get him to back off the Spencer Truman murder investigation.
Hello.
Can I help you?
Oh, I don't have an appointment or anything. I just wanted to know if Dr. Crosby had some time to see me.
I'm sorry, Dr. Crosby's on leave.
He is?
He wrote a book and he's on tour with it, but he does have someone covering his patients.
That's okay. I'll pass.
John, hi. Can I help you?
I came to see Crosby.
Oh, well, I'm covering his patients right now. I've got a few moments, actually.
Really? Well, with all due respect, I'm not talking to you.
Okay, well, looks like you need to talk to someone.
Someone? Yeah. Crosby.
Look, why don't you just come on in and sit down for a few minutes, okay? I promise I won't lock the door. Well, do you prefer the chair or the couch?
You're kidding, right?
Yes, I am. Look, just have a seat. So how are you doing?
I'm all right.
Well, you seem anxious.
Anxious? This isn't going to work.
Why not?
Look, this guy Crosby works for the police department, all right? He gets this stuff.
Okay, I understand, but anything you say to me stays in this room. I can't be compelled to testify about it. Well, unless you plan on telling me about something, someone's going to be doing harm to somebody else.
Yeah, too late for that.
Look, I know it must be difficult being on the task force that's working Spencer Truman's murder.
I think I know who Truman's killer is.
Well, that's good news, isn't it? Is it someone you know? John, is it someone close to you? Look, walking out that door doesn't change that fact.
My brother, okay? I think Mike may have killed Truman.
Spencer Truman murdered her father. He ruined our mother's life. And now he's dead. Now, why does John have to keep this thing going? Why does John have to let it ruin his life, too?
I know how you feel. Okay, when I heard that Spencer was dead, I thought this was all over. But it's not for John.
Why?
He thinks that death was too easy for Spencer. He feels cheated.
Don't you ever get sick of explaining, my brother?
What do you want me to do, Michael?
I already told you. Stop him.
And I already told you. I can't.
25 years of this. 25 years. And now John is going to fix it so that Spencer Truman can ruin a whole new generation of my family.
Are Talking about Tommy, how would Spencer's case affect him?
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Can I get that back? Because this piece of paper that says he's dead and the blanket that he was wrapped in when he was born is all I have of it.
Well, this nightmare never ends, does it? Can I do anything at all?
No, I don't think so. I don't think anyone can, really. You know what I've been obsessing about?
No, what?
Well, when Margaret was alive and I knew she was pregnant, all I could think about was getting rid of her. You know?
After what she put you through, that's certainly understandable.
Yeah, but she had a baby. She had my baby inside her. And it was not real to me. I never took it seriously. I was so obsessed with making sure Blair never found out that just missed out. Just who cares about being in my son's life? I mean, I wasn't even there when he died.
Todd, Margaret was violent and psychotic, and there was no easy answer to any of that.
I know, I can't. You'd think I'd have some kind of relief, but there's no relief. You'd think I'd be happy that I'm alive and Spencer's dead. I've got the rest of my life to live. And I've got 2 great kids already.
Yes, you do. You have 2 great kids. But you also lost a son.
2 sons. Yeah. Blair's miscarriage. 2 sons. And that did it for Blair and me.
No, I don't believe that.
Well, I don't think positive thinking's going to bring Blair and me back together.
Well, maybe not right now, but I'm sure it will happen in the future. But for now, you have to grieve for your son. And hopefully take some sort of comfort in the fact that it's over now. You know, the losses are all behind you.
Not all of them. And I didn't even see this one coming.
I stood up at your wedding and talked about how lucky my brother was to have you. Now I find out he wasn't that lucky because he doesn't really have you.
Yes, he does.
I heard Nash. He said he was about 1 step away from sleeping with you, Jessica.
But we didn't. We stopped ourselves before it got too far. Christian, please just keep this to yourself.
I said I would, didn't I? For the record, you have no right to ask me that. I'm doing this for my brother's sake, not yours.
Thanks.
I want you to swear to me you're not going to see Nash again. Except to hand the kid back and forth.
Chris,
That's the problem, isn't it? You don't want to stop seeing him. You talking to someone?
Telemarketers are so annoying. Anyways, I should get in the shower.
Okay.
What was that about?
I just found something out about Nash and Jess.
What?
That it's not done between them. Not by a long shot.
Really?
Yeah, and my brother doesn't have a clue. I told him it was a mistake to trust this Brennan guy.
Is that what upsets you the most, Christian? That Antonio doesn't know?
The whole thing upsets me. You know, Jessica knows that this is a huge mistake, and all she wants to do is keep quiet about it. She's not right, man.
Christian.
What?
There's something I have to tell you.
How can I help you?
Hi, I'm Miles Lawrence. I'm your wife's uncle.
I'll tell you what, Uncle Miles, why don't you turn around and walk away and don't come back?
Hey, Antonio, what's going on?
Oh, okay. You know what? Just hold on. Look, I'm sorry. I have to take it. It's the banner.
Go ahead.
I'll take it to the library.
I heard what you said to Jessica. I was listening.
It's okay. I wasn't trying to hide it.
I know. And I understand your concern for Antonio.
I know. I know you get it. You know, one of the things I love most about you is how you hold yourself to this high set of standards.
Christian.
No, I mean it. You know, most people, they have this one set of rules for everyone else and then this whole other set for themselves, but not you.
Christian. Todd and I kissed yesterday.
It's for you.
Well, I will tell Antonio that you stopped by, but I run the place, and like I said, we don't have any openings at the moment.
I think you do.
Really? Well, pardon me, Miss Kramer.
Blair.
Blair.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you want a job here?
Nash, you really don't know me that well. I know that, but have you ever reached a time in your life where you know that you need to make a change because the dreams just aren't cutting it?
Yeah. And your dream is to wait tables here.
No. I've actually had a secret desire to sing. And I know that your last singer, Claudia Reston, she's in rehab, right? So you have an opening.
You want to sing here?
Yes, I do. And I can start tonight.
Miles, this is my husband, Antonio Vega, and he is a little bit overprotective.
Maybe I should have stayed away, but I grew up with thinking I didn't have any family at all, and then I found out that I had this lovely niece. Can I talk to him?
Yeah.
I don't like this.
I can tell.
I think he's figured out that his lovely niece is a Buchanan.
He has Spencer Truman's money, doesn't he, mine?
Yeah, have you ever thought about how he may have earned it? Look, honey, do I need to remind you what his brother did to you? He's a Lawrence, right? There's got to be more to him than meets the eye.
You're right. There is.
You really think your brother might have killed Spencer
I
Truman?
don't want to think it. Not yet, but everything I keep finding keeps leading me back to Mike. This doesn't make any sense, you know. He's the best person I know.
The two of you were pretty young when your father was murdered, is that right?
Yeah, I was 10, almost 11, and little Mike, he was 7.
My son's father died very suddenly. I know what that must have been like for you.
You see, I know there's a lot of guilt and anger. It's built up in there, but Mike, he made peace with it. You know, he became a doctor so he could help people. That's why he's a surgeon. This doesn't make any sense. I mean, he's not the kind of person that would kill somebody.
Maybe you're wrong. Maybe he never really did make peace with it.
If Mike killed Truman, it wasn't because of my dad, or that wasn't all of it. I got this bad feeling inside. He killed him for me.
When I look at myself in the mirror, I don't see what you see. I see the monster underneath.
What are you talking about?
I was born with a birth defect. Disfigured. So repulsive that my father put me in the state hospital, and he turned his back on me. I've never met my brothers. I've never even seen a picture of my mother. And then Spencer found me. He fixed my face. And more importantly, he was my friend.
Truman.
Yeah, I know how you guys feel about him, but I can't apologize for my feelings. Spencer gave me a new life. And then someone took his, and now I'm all alone again. Jessica, you're a good soul. Your wife, she's my only blood relative. I mean, she's seen what I was. And the fact that she's willing to let me into her life, maybe, that means everything to me.
Does your mother know about Miles?
No, not yet.
And how's she going to feel about you reaching out to her?
I want to meet Jessica's mother. That's why I came by. I thought it would be easier if she saw me in person. I'm not as scary as I sound in the abstract.
He could be right. I mean, Miles is all over the news. She's going to find out about him sooner or later if she hasn't already.
Okay. All right, I guess everybody deserves a chance to prove themselves.
Thank you. It's very generous.
Well, I guess I'll have to call Carlotta and make sure she can take Bree for the day, and then I'll take Miles over to Lane Fair.
Okay, I'm going to be at the club all day, so I'll see you at the concert.
You on the club?
Yeah, Capricorn. Nellie Furtado's playing there tonight.
Really?
You know her?
Well, yeah, I love her music. I used to download it from the internet, and I saw a lot of concerts online.
No, you should see her live.
Oh, I've never seen a performance live. I haven't even been inside a club.
Well, hey, do you think you know anybody that could hook Miles up with a ticket tonight for the concert?
Yeah, I got a few connections. I think I could work something out.
Oh, that's sweet. Anyways, I'm going to finish getting ready, and I'll get Bree ready for Carlotta, and I'll be back in a second.
Okay.
Thank you for giving me a chance.
Sure. So how long have you been out in the world?
Well, not long enough. I've learned a lot from books, internet, television, but going out and seeing it for real, it's a little intimidating.
I'm sure it helps having Truman's money.
I didn't ask for the money. And I'm just grateful I have an opportunity to see what it's like to live.
Well, my wife, she's a generous person.
Yeah.
And she and my children, they mean the world to me. So you remember that when you're figuring out how to live.
I will.
I just meant that I think that my family has suffered enough because of what Spencer Truman has done.
Yeah, well, believe me, I hear you. I do. But I don't think I can get John just to sit back and let someone else handle this case. I mean, he won't let this go until he finishes writing the story.
I don't think he's going to like the ending.
Well, he could shake hands with the person who got his revenge for him.
That's impossible.
Michael, John and I, we're not doing so well right now.
Well, are you ever doing very well?
Why are you being such an ass?
I don't think you're listening to me. I need this thing to go away. Okay, you know what? Maybe John's right. Maybe you don't want to control everything. I'm sorry. That was uncalled for. I'm under a lot of pressure here. I've been really stressed out because of this whole Spencer Truman murder thing. And of course, I want you and my brother to be together and be happy.
Oh, we're working on it. But if I push what you want on him right now, I'll lose him.
So do you have any proof that Michael killed Spencer?
What am I doing? I can't talk to you about this.
Well, you obviously need to talk to somebody, and I'm your best choice because anything you say to me, it stays confidential.
Truman was stabbed with surgical scissors. Mike was in the hospital the night he died. There's forensics evidence that puts him in the room where Truman was killed. As far as motive goes.
Spencer killed Michael's father, too.
You know, see, Mike, he's not an eye for an eye kind of guy, all right? He's better than that. It's more like something I would do, all right? And Mike knows that. I think Mike thought it was just a matter of time before I killed Truman myself.
Well, this is not the kind of man you've been describing to me.
You don't understand. This goes back to when my dad died. You know, I was forced to grow up real fast. Had to become the man of the house.
At 11? That's way too young for that kind of responsibility.
What I'm trying to say is, you see, I stayed home, all right? But Mike, he had opportunities, you know? He went off to this boarding school up north in Massachusetts.
Well, how did a single-parent family afford boarding school?
Oh, Mike, he's real smart. I mean, you know, he wouldn't know what to look at him. You know, and I would never say it to him, but he's bright. And, you know, he got a scholarship. He wanted out. He never looked back.
Do you think he felt guilty about abandoning you?
Yeah. Maybe.
Still, killing a man is a rather extreme way to make amends.
You got brothers or sisters?
I'm an only child.
Well, the thing between me and Mike is as solid as it gets. Your boy doesn't give up, does he? Of course you knew that.
Evangeline, don't ignore me. Please, don't do that.
Yeah, I guess you don't want to talk to him with me here.
Christian, I can explain. Just let me.
What's there to explain? You cheated on me.
No, it wasn't that kind of kiss.
Oh, so you got categories.
No. All I know is that it wasn't romantic.
Oh, right. So you're standing here and telling me that kissing Todd was like kissing your sister.
No. I went to see him, and he had just gotten proof that his son, the baby that he'd been looking for, is dead. And he was like devastated. I mean, he was like he had nothing and no one, and I was comforting him because he was in a lot of pain.
Right, and then he goes for it. He uses a little dead baby to get to first base.
It wasn't
I get the picture, okay? I get it. And it makes me sick. You know, we came home last night and made love.
Because I wanted you.
Sure you weren't working off the head of steam you built up with Manny?
How can you say something like that? How can you even say something like that to me, Christian? What happened with Todd didn't mean anything to me. What happens with you every single time I'm with you, that's what's real. That is what's real to me.
How am I supposed to believe that?
Because it's the truth. And because I thought if I was honest with you that maybe we could get past this.
Evangeline, if it was any other guy, you might be right. But it was Todd. The guy that's been after you for months. The guy that knew Vincent Jones was setting me up, and he kept his mouth shut. You kissed him. And that means we're alive.
No!
We're alive! We are alive! And I don't want any part of it.
So you think Michael was so invested in your obsession with getting Spencer that he killed him for you?
I don't know. But after everything that's happened, who knows what a person's capable of?
Didn't he and his wife just adopt a little boy?
Tommy. Thomas McBain II.
And do you really think that he would risk all that just to settle the score for you?
Well, McBains aren't exactly famous for making the right decisions.
So supposing you're right and Michael is the killer, what are you going to do now?
Look, I gotta take off. I'm due back at the hospital.
Look, I wish I could help you, Michael.
Yeah, well, I'm scared for John. You know, he could solve this murder, and I'm telling you, he could be destroyed by what he finds out.
Don't have to tell me that. Half my family is on the suspect list. But I definitely don't think that he is going to let this case go, especially now.
Why? Why would you say that?
Well, he likes someone for the murder.
Natalie? What do you know?
It's not much, but he did say,
What did he say? What did John say?
You know, Blair, I got a dream. I want to be the quarterback for the Eagles, but it just doesn't mean that they should give me the job.
Oh, I'm going to audition.
You really want this?
Yes. Yes. You sit right over here. Give me 3 minutes. All you have to do is listen.
I'm sorry that took so long.
It's okay.
I know you think you're alone, but you're not.
Right.
And you're nothing if not resilient.
That's an act. You gotta know that by now, don't you?
Hey.
Hi, baby. Am I interrupting?
No. Where's your kid?
Bree is with Carlotta. But, I have someone else here that I'd like you to meet.
Who?
Come over.
Okay, honey. Introduce us.
First, I want you to keep an open mind, okay?
Yeah.
This is Miles. Lawrence.
Lawrence.
Yeah, as in Mitch and Walker's brother. And my uncle.
I can't believe this. I can't believe it's, what is it? It's over? It's over for us because of one kiss?
Todd is not going to settle for just one.
What about me? Did
you slap him when he tried to kiss you? Did Did you try to push him away? See, to me, that's cheating.
Christian, it wasn't like that.
Evangeline, the idea of you kissing another man...
I want to take it back.
I wish I could take it. I wish you could, too, because I hate it. I hate that it happened. But you know what I hate even worse? That you didn't tell me about it right away.
Christian, I waited one night. I waited one night to tell you.
The two of you have been doing this dance since last summer.
No, there's no dance. There is no dance going on.
So you're going to tell me you're not attracted to him?
Yes.
You're lying.
I'm not lying.
You're lying because you wouldn't have let him kiss you if you didn't want him.
I told you. I want you.
Yeah, well, apparently I'm not enough.
Don't do this. Don't do this, Christian.
Stop it, because I didn't do anything. You did.
You're Mitch Lawrence's brother?
This is great because he's also Spencer Truman's heir.
He's not like Mitch.
So you really worked hard to keep your identity hidden when you came to town. What's that about?
Nothing. I didn't think it mattered.
Really? As far as I'm concerned, anybody with the last name of Lawrence should come with a warning label.
I didn't expect it to be an issue. I came here for Spencer. I didn't even realize I had family here.
Right.
Okay, Todd. The only reason I know Miles is because you asked me to interview him. And I brought him over here to meet Mom because I just didn't want you to find out about him any other way. And I didn't expect you to be here, and I'm sorry that you're upset, but I'm not going to let you stand here and attack him.
Mr. Lawrence, you have to understand something. Your brother, Mitch, made my life a living hell.
Jessica told me the whole story. What Mitch did to you was horrific. I'd like to make up for it.
All right, listen. You can't buy anything this guy says. He thinks Spencer Truman is some kind of saint.
Spencer saved my life. He was more like family than anyone I've ever known. And he never did anything to hurt me. I won't dishonor his memory. My real family, including Mitch, they wanted no part of me. I'm nothing like them.
Well, then I will certainly try to keep an open mind.
That's all I can ask for.
Thanks, Mom.
Yeah.
Well, we better get ready to go. We can't go to Capricorn like this.
You're going out?
Yeah, Nellie Furtado's playing at Capricorn, and Miles has never been to a club before.
I'm sorry, no.
That's nice. Thanks, Mom.
Oh, you guys are breaking my heart.
That's nice. Let's just go, Mom.
God, did you get a load of this cat? His story's as fake as his face is. I wouldn't buy a word of him.
Well, I don't know. We don't know anything for sure, so we can wait and see.
Don't wanna love you anymore. If I could, I'd close that door. It's not the way it was, and it hurts me way too much. Don't wanna love you anymore. Don't wanna love you anymore. It's uncertain, that's for sure. No need to try again, 'cause there's no way I can win. Don't wanna love you anymore. Don't wanna need you like I need you tonight. I don't wanna want you and live this kind of life. You give me just enough of what I want to keep me hanging on. I don't wanna love you anymore.
Okay.
Okay, what?
Got the job. Yeah.
Rock on! Thank you, Nash. Thank you.
What's going on?
Hey, guess you heard that. I made an executive decision. Decided to give Blair here Claudia's job, singing.
Well, I think it's a great decision.
Well, oh, look, you are not going to be sorry, Antonio. Thank you so much.
Sure.
Thank you.
Listen, let's go do the paperwork.
Good.
I'll
All right.
see what kind of accompaniment she's going to need.
I don't like this guy.
Christian, he's a good guy. Look, I appreciate you being a little overprotective, all right? But Nash and I, we've worked out our issues.
I don't
and we're
trust
friends.
him, Antonio.
Yeah, no kidding. You look like you want to tear the guy apart.
Well, that's because I don't like guys that like to move in on other guys' women.
Yeah? You talking about Nash now?
No, I'm talking about Todd Manning. He kissed Evangeline yesterday. How about that?
You know what, Michael? I think I am going to talk to John about taking himself off the case.
Well, what did I say that made you change your mind?
You know, he's just so obsessed. He's still not well.
No, he's not. You know, I mean, he keeps on pushing it. You know, he could be in for trouble.
We all could.
I just wish that this whole Spencer Truman thing had died when he died.
Just bet you do.
Are you asking me if I'm going to keep this to myself?
Isn't that why you're here? Talking to someone who's bound to keep it a secret?
What would you do?
Me? I don't know. But I do know that you have exaggerated feelings of responsibility.
For my brother or for the law?
You tell me.
Hey, Mom, you ready to go?
Oh, that time already?
Yeah, where have you been?
It's just been a long day. Hey, look, they're doing a revival of Casablanca. Let's go tonight.
Or you can go to Capricorn and see Nelly Furtado sing.
We can get ice cream, mint chocolate chip.
Oh, boy, that sounds like fun if I was 9.
Come on, you used to love going to the movies.
There's this new thing now. They're called clubs. And people your age, they go there to hear music and meet people.
Are you trying to set me up?
Setting you free to be with your own kind.
Ah, okay. And what exactly is my own kind?
That's a good question. Adults, Mom.
Oh, no. See, I hang out with them all day. It's not all cracked up to be.
No, they don't count. They're crazy. Listen, we've been here for 6 months now. And you never go out and never have any fun.
Casablanca is fun.
Not after the millionth time. And besides, you always end up with a gallon of ice cream on your lap, crying your eyes out.
Yes, that's fun.
Oh,
Look, I don't like leaving you alone.
I promise I won't go to a shrink about my abandonment issues.
Because if you're going to a shrink buddy, it better be me.
Well, I have no issues. I am the perfect son.
Ah, yes, you are.
Do something for yourself. Listen, I'll manage. And besides, Nelly Furtado rocks. I mean, you will have a blast.
Like, I haven't been to a club, since your father.
Well, don't you think it's time we went out again?
All right. Since when did you become the parent?
If I was a parent, I definitely wouldn't be telling you to go out and have fun.
All right, wise guy. Okay, I will go.
Excellent.
On one condition.
Name it.
I need you to behave.
Promise. Hey, Star, it's me. Yeah, you still babysitting tonight? Yeah, well, I got some good news. My mom went to go to Capricorn to see Nelly Furtado sing. Sounds like a plan.
Here. What, are you pissed at me now?
I'm pissed at everybody.
Well, I really want to hear about this, all right? But it's just the timing is...
It's all right, bro. I get it one, big boy.
Well, I have a few minutes now. Do you really think Evangeline is interested in Manning?
Well, she said the kiss was nothing, but a kiss is never nothing.
Right. Well, she was honest with you, right? She wasn't keeping it from you. Look, Chris, don't let machismo cost you your relationship.
What if it was Jessica? Oh, what if Jessica told you that she kissed another guy? What would you do?
Hey, you mind giving me a hand back here, boss?
Yeah. To be continued.
On the next One Life to Live.
I told Christian that we kissed.
You Todd and Evangeline are having fun?
Todd doesn't know how.
Why don't we show them?
What's wrong?
You are.
Put your hands together for the beautiful Nelly Furtado.